In this video, I will show you how to use the Click and Learn software games. For this example, we will learn the countries of South America. The first step is to select the topic that we want to work with. On the top row, we have right arrows and left arrows to display dozens of topics. For example, if we click this image, we display a set of games to help us learn the countries of Europe. We can collapse that row if we're not interested in that topic. Let's go back to the left and select the topic for countries of South America. Click this image. A new row appears with several games that we can use to learn the countries of South America. On the left are the resources that we can use to help us with this project. Click this image and we can display and print a list of the countries of South America. Return to the resources page. We can display and print a blackline map of South America to help us practice writing the names of the countries on the paper. Let's return. We can click this image and print that page that we can use to see if we correctly identify the countries. Let's return and exit. I have now printed a page. It's a blackline map of South America. I have printed a list of countries that I will use to help me memorize countries in alphabetical order. And I have printed the clues map to help me check and see if my answers are correct. So now that we have those printed out, let's get right into playing the game. Click this image, and I play the game in single player mode with the volume off. This is just my preference. When you click the Go button, 7 buttons will appear on the screen, 1 button for each of the first 7 countries alphabetically. We will be racing the clock. We will have 10 seconds to correctly identify the first 7 countries. And at the top is the question. It asks us for Argentina. One of these 7 buttons on the screen is Argentina. We can click any button and find out if we clicked the correct button or not. In this case, we clicked on Brazil. So this is Brazil. It is not Argentina, okay? Maybe this is Argentina. No, this is Bolivia, okay? And notice when I click the correct button, I get a green circle for encouragement and the button disappears. There are now only 6 buttons on the screen and the question has changed to Bolivia. I remember clicking on Bolivia. Was this Bolivia? No, that's Chile. Was this Bolivia? No, that's Brazil. And this is Bolivia because I got a green circle and the button disappeared. It asked for Brazil. If you click the wrong button, it tells you. So even when you click the wrong button, you're learning. I learned that this is Chile. I know that this is Brazil. It asked for Chile. We just click Chile. It asked for Colombia. One of these 3 buttons is Colombia. This is Ecuador. This is Colombia. It asked for Ecuador, and there's only 1 button on the screen. It asked for Falkland Islands. So we click Falkland Islands. We did not beat the clock. In fact, that took 50 seconds over our time limit. We will click the Go button and replay over and over until we can identify those 7 countries in 10 seconds. It asked for Argentina. Argentina, the question changed to Brazil, to Bolivia, and then Brazil, Chile. No, we got that wrong. That's Ecuador. And then we know that this is Chile. It asked for Colombia. One of the things that I need to show you is that if we go over 5 seconds without clicking the correct answer, the Show Me button will appear. We can use the Show Me button at any time. Simply click the Show Me button, and it puts a target around the button that matches the question. In this case, the question is Colombia. We click the Show Me button. It put the target around this button. That's Colombia. This is Ecuador, and that's the Falkland Islands. We did not beat the clock. We were 34 seconds over the time limit, but that's a lot better than our first try. Click the go button. One of the things about our system is, in order to beat the clock, you do not have time to look at the question each time. You have to know that after you click Argentina, move up to Bolivia, over to Brazil, down to Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, and Falkland Islands. You don't have time to look at the question. In that case, we beat the clock, so we can go on to the next level. For me, personally, I like to replay a few times to make sure that I know the answer. So I click the replay button. It asks for Argentina. I don't have time to look at the question. I have to know that after Argentina, move up to Bolivia, over to Brazil, down to Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Falkland Islands, without even looking at the question. We beat the clock. We beat the clock, so we can go on to the next level. Click the go button, and now there are 14 buttons on the screen. It still asks for Argentina. We still have to get the first 7 questions, but we know those very well, so we can fly through that. Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Falkland Islands. And now we have our next 7 questions. The first question is, where is French Guiana? We can click any button. This is Paraguay. We can click this button. No, that's Peru. It asks for French Guiana. No, that's Guyana. Let's use the show me button. The show me button appears. I click the button. It shows me where, in this case, French Guiana is located. It asks for Guyana. No, that's Suriname. Perhaps this is Guyana. Yes. It asks for Paraguay. I know that one of these is Paraguay. No, that's Uruguay. So this is Paraguay. It asks for Peru. No, that's Venezuela. It asks for Peru. It asks for Suriname, Uruguay, and the last question, Venezuela. We did not beat the clock. We were 20 seconds over the time limit, so we click the go button and replay over and over until we can do the first 14 questions in 21 seconds. Click the go button. We know the first 7 very well: Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Falkland Islands. And I remember that French Guiana is one of these 3. That's Guyana. This is Suriname. This is French Guiana. It asks for Guyana. It asks for Paraguay. One of these is Paraguay. No, that's Uruguay. This is Paraguay. Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, and Venezuela. We're getting a lot better. In that case, we were only second. In that case, we were only 8 seconds over the time limit. Click go. Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador. We're doing through this as quick as we can without even looking at the question. I remember this is French Guiana, that's Guyana. One of these is Paraguay. No, that's Uruguay. Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, and Venezuela. We beat the clock, but I am not confident enough to go to the next level, so I replay. Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Falkland Islands. Whisper as you click. French Guiana, Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, and Venezuela. We beat the clock by 7 seconds. Let's go to the next level. The next level is actually a different mode. In the next level, we will play our 14 questions in random order. Click the go button. In random order, you do have to look at the question each time. It asks for Argentina. So you do have to look at the question each time, so we give you more time to find the correct answer. It asks for Falkland Islands. It asks for Peru. No, that's Ecuador. It asks for Peru. Colombia. No, that's Venezuela. Colombia. Paraguay. French Guiana. The question asks for Venezuela. Chile. Suriname. Uruguay. No, that's Bolivia. Uruguay. Ecuador is on the equator. Bolivia. Brazil. And Guyana. We did not beat the clock, so we replay over and over. Argentina. It asks for Argentina, Falkland Islands, Peru, Colombia, Paraguay, French Guiana, Venezuela, Chile, Suriname, no, that's Guyana. Suriname, Uruguay, Ecuador, Bolivia, Brazil, Guyana. We beat the clock. We could either replay to gain confidence, or we could go to the next level. And the next level is in test mode. All 14 questions in test mode. Let's click the go button. In test mode, the system operates differently. It asks for Argentina. We know where that is. Notice that when we get it correct, we still get the green circle, but the button does not disappear. The question changes to Falkland Islands. If we get it wrong, it asks for Peru. We get the red circle. We know that's wrong. It had asked for Peru, but we do not have the opportunity to answer that question. Again, it was wrong. We go to the next question. Colombia, Paraguay, French Guiana. We got that wrong. Venezuela, Chile. And notice also, over here it tells us that there are 14 questions total, and the next question is question number 9. The next question is Suriname, Uruguay, Ecuador. The next question is number 12, Bolivia, Brazil, and Guyana. No, I got that wrong. We got 78%. We missed 3 questions, so we will click the replay button over and over until we can get 100%. Argentina, Falkland Islands, Peru. And we're not racing the clock in test mode. In test mode, we can take our time, think about the question, think about the answer. Colombia, Paraguay, French Guiana, Venezuela, Chile, Suriname, Uruguay, Ecuador, Bolivia, Brazil. The next question is the last question, is question 14 of 14, Guyana. And we got 100%. That's how easy it is to use our system. With our system, you can learn the names and locations of the countries of South America in about 24 minutes. I really enjoy playing the games. We really enjoy creating this system for you. And I hope that you get into our system and click the buttons and learn the information. Thanks for watching.